Hey everybody, welcome back to my anime react channel, Giz Anime. Today we're going to be watching Shadow's House episode 4. Last episode we basically had Emilico trying to learn new things in the house. She was supposed to be going to classes, but those classes got interrupted by some kind of essentially living soot monster that after so long, if soot gathers, it becomes sentient somehow and moves around and takes over things. And we had Rosemary essentially get taken over by this thing. And they got it out of her through some kind of treatment that involves a bunch of water. I'm not sure if they actually got it all out of her. She's come back up to the group and shown herself off and basically said, that it was embarrassing to have that happen to her. The group goes along with that, but I'm wondering if there's any kind of lingering effects with it. Then we also learned that Kate can control soot. The dolls that Emilico made, the ones she repaired and the ones she made for herself, Kate is able to control the soot from her own self that is inside these dolls to a degree. She wants Emilico to not tell anybody about this because I'm wondering if this is some kind of unique ability or something she's never heard of herself. And this also leads credence to wonder if the soot monster that attacked Rosemary and the rest of the gang was being controlled by somebody. Then we have the debut about to happen with the group. We have Emilico and Kate together as part of the debut, but there will be other groups essentially in this. And it seems to be a little more dark-handed than we're aware of because they show the higher-ups in the house going over this debut with some guy named Edward who is trying to move up in the ranks in the house, and apparently if you impress the master of the house enough you will raise up a floor, and he's on the second floor and he's trying to get to the third floor where I guess the elites of the elites are, and he doesn't care what happens to the people in the debut, which means this could possibly be dangerous. Whatever this thing is about, it's not exactly safe, and this guy doesn't care what happens to anybody as long as he's able to move up. With that being said, though, let's get on to this episode, see if we figure out any more about the debut and who exactly Edward is and what his plans are with his debut, and I will see you all there. Alright, everybody, here we go. Starbearer's Wisdom. Okay, so apparently somebody's being blamed for the soot monster. Because somebody was being lax and allowed the soot to build up to create this thing in the first place. And apparently this wicked crazy looking girl is called Starbearer. And she's supposed to be wise, which not the impression I'm getting. Mia's not having any of her crap. No. Emilico's like, you turd. Appears that way. Why is this guy protecting Emilico? You asked the question. Are they working together? Because it kind of seemed like they were in concert with each other. This girl is really angry at just everything. I think Emilico is an anomaly within the dolls. She doesn't act like any of them. I'm still wondering if the blonde guy, Ricky, and the other one were working together, or if that was just a fluke and I wasn't seeing everything correctly. I wonder if they're equally as cruel, or if Barbie's master is even worse. Because remember, Mia had all them scars on her back, and I'm pretty sure it's from Sarah. So, does like Barbie have even more scars? Did he beat the constant crap out of her, so she lets out that aggression on the others? This is not the kind of dynamic I thought this show would have. Emilico is away from Kate way more than I thought she'd be. I thought this was going to just be them two together most of the show. Yeah, she's upset because she wants to spend time with her. Okay, so he wasn't really with them. Gotcha. I thought they adopted the personalities of their shadow counterparts, but I'm guessing not. Because like Emilico is nothing like Kate. Wow. Yo, his vision really is crap. Yo, this guy should have glasses when he's not around his master or whatever. I mean, get him contacts for crying out loud. What the world? How's that guy going to find anything? She taking notes of all the rooms they looked over? Or was she trying to study? Yeah, she's probably dead tired. I wonder what her notes say. Yeah, they're getting super tired. They're not finding anything. Wow. Emilico is working herself to death, pretty much. To sleep, obviously. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you have reason enough. They're overworking you. Of course, tonight's the night they're going to find something. Okay, I thought Emilico was going to keep going. Watch them get attacked by some kind of monster now. Is she the one that really started it all? This show is probably going to end up being a lot darker than it's letting on right now. It has its moments of like darkness, like the end of the last episode with Edward. But for the most part, especially with Emilico, it seems way lighthearted. Something's coming. Or someone. No. Okay, maybe I was wrong. Watch Mom actually run into something. This girl is talking to her finger. So, the house has cleaning dolls and then cooking dolls. And the ones that cook and stuff, the dolls that are essentially servants to the dolls, have less basic faculties than these dolls, like Emilico. I wonder if they have faces. Why didn't they get any food when the other one came by? Yeah, I don't think that's how faces work. Isn't that the room they're not supposed to go into?
You don't say.
Yeah. Would she have gone in there? I didn't see where she went, but if she went to this hall, she must have ran pretty quick away from them. They're gonna find something they're not supposed to see, for sure.
Crap!
Wow, he is fast. Yeah, I don't think that's so trivial. They're gonna know somebody tried to go through that hall. All the marrow's just stuck there. Why did she have to run that fast? Just walk up to it and just push it. Right? They found her. What was she screaming about now? Okay. This is a slightly bigger one. What did they just spit on it to death?
Ew, you nasty ass bastard!
The blanket. How is it moving that fast? It's like essentially walking in a blanket over the floor. Wow, that guy should try out for a football team. Something's up there. Okay. Oh, come on. Stop being such a stiffler. Let's all share a bite, and then we'll go tell Barbie. Yeah, she's abnormal. Her relationship with Kate is abnormal. That's true, because they can't work together. What is it she needs to do? Alright, everybody. So, the group, I say the group. Shuan and Rum, two new characters were introduced to have to go with Emilico to hunt down basically the cause of this soot monster type thing to report back to Barbie, let her know what's going on, and then they can go about their normal lives. But until then, they're essentially not even allowed to sleep, really. So they're not able to do their normal duties really well, either due to lack of sleep. They figure out what's going on at the end through a series of events due to the pipes in the house. Soot is building up, creating these things because of the lack of sleep, because of the lack of togetherness with their masters. Like Kate said, they're not able to work together for the debut. It's not going to go as well as it probably could have or should be because of this inconvenience that is. We also learned that the hallway out is rigged with booby traps, which props to Shuan. I don't know if he's ever seen a booby trap, but for some reason, once he stepped on that thing, he knew automatically to pull Emilico back before all the arrows stuck in her. Now, the arrows are in the walls, so I would assume the masters of the house are going to know somebody tried to get out because they're there. I've never seen anything akin to a camera or whatnot, so I don't know how they would know exactly who it was. I mean, through process of elimination, they would know that those three were out, running about because of Barbie's instructions. So there is that. We didn't see any more of Edward. I was kind of hoping to see a little more of him, get a little more into his story. And then we meet one other kid who basically helps. Well, doesn't help. Helps himself. I thought he was working with Shuan when Emilico tried to confront Barbie, but that's not the case. So basically, he was just trying to get on Barbie's good side by becoming a seat to her when she fell back. Let me know what y'all thought of the episode, though, and why exactly y'all think the hallway might be trapped for.
Da 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 da.